And what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 78.9 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And up against him tonight, Joe Calzaghe, 79 kilos on the button, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of 185.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Here comes the pride of Wales, super middleweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has never been defeated. What an athlete.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales. Please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon, Calzaghe.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Todd, a beautiful day, but it's going to be somebody's nightmare and somebody's happy night.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They exchange punches. He just misses with that jab. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, Calzaghe got dropped in their first fight, but then got back up and managed to beat Jones by a unanimous decision.
I forgot how slick, how smooth, how sharp, how crafty Jones Jr. was. Then, Calzaghe came back. The pace, the power, the southpaw style was enough, and the youth got him the win. Now these guys are gonna do it all over again. Time has rolled on. But both fighters have got a little slow. Both fighters have got a bit longer too. Both fighters know what they've got to do. Both fighters know they respect the danger each man brings.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He just got countered. Lucky that hook didn't score. Every time they throw a shot, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Shots off and don't give them anything, all right? Go back out there and win this.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The pride of Wales in some real trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he gets?
Whoa, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. And down goes Jones Jr. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Go ahead, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you, and usually hold that thought. Can you believe this, Joe? The Prince of Wales is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're pushed down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
It switched off completely. He did all that. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Pensacola's finest is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Perfect counter shot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Hold that thought. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well done with that counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Catch and shoot. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab misses. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
You're taking out. He's ready to go. Come on. Do you want to win this fight? You've completely switched. Good work. Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick. Boss. Come on. You're letting back into the fight. You're much better than that.
Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Pride of Wales in some real trouble.
Get your hands up. Don't take another shot.
How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
His stamina is off the charts. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter punches have to hurt. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point,
Let's go up.
and there's the bell for round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is a high-octane battle. Right hook just missed. Catch and shoot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Joe Calzaghe just went down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Miss with that jab. What hard? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Threw a punch and just got countered. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a